So yen here defines the capacity of the stack. Top is a pointer which points to the top element of the stack. When it comes to the stack, I will not insert the values to the stack. I will insert only the symbols or the operator. Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to the yet another interesting session on stack. My dear students, you have seen some of the concepts which I have discussed in my last session. So that concept is a basic concept which you have to know, but this session is going to enhance the knowledge on stacks to all of you. Right, then what is that I have in this session? So guys, it's time to check. So please observe, this is the 5 important topics which I'm going to discuss on stack. So why are you discussing this 5 topics? My dear students, especially when I'm discussing these 3 topics, it's going to be very, very important. So why? Because whenever they're studying a question paper, so they will concentrate on this topic, because you will have most of the question paper setters will concentrate on these topics. This is very important hot topic in stack. So it's time to understand the concept a C++ program to implement a stack. Along with that, I will also explain the applications of stack. So this is going to be the agenda for the day. So let's start without wasting much of your time. So the first thing, I have taken a simple program where this program performs a push and a pop operation. I've been telling you, so we will be able to perform a stack operations. And now we have stack. If I don't teach you how practically that we are trying to implement this concept, then I think it will not have any meaning. So I think I've taken a program to explain how exactly the stack looks like and how to implement the stack and how to perform the operations on stack. All right, so let's start with the first line. So let me trace the program in detail to make you understand. So my dear students, I think all of you are aware about this first 2 lines. Let me not bore you guys by repeating that. Now, observe carefully what I have now. I have int. What is the meaning of int? Int is a data type. So fine. So where it will allow me to store the integer values. So fine. How many variables I have created here? Observe carefully. I have 1, 2, 3. 3 variables I have created of type integer. So fine. What is that variables is all about? The first one that I have here is stack. Observe here carefully. So guys, I have created an array of type integer. Now, what is the name of the array here? Stack is the name of the array. So is it mandatory that I have to take the name as stack? No, it's not mandatory. So just I have taken it as a stack. You can have it your name, or you can have it your girlfriend name or a puppy name, whatever you want, you can just have it. So it's not a predefined keyword. That's what you need to remember. So fine. So here is the size. That's what they have mentioned, 100. And then now you need to observe here. I have taken one more variable, n. So again, n, I have initialized some value. What is the meaning of it? So n is equal to 100. So n here defines the capacity of the stack. 100 elements I can store in the stack. That's what we have mentioned it here. Along with that, I have one more variable, that is top. So top, I have initialized it as -1. What is the meaning of it, sir? So let me write a beautiful stack for all of you. So please observe, this is a beautiful stack. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, of course. Guys, this is a beautiful stack for all of you, which I'm writing it. So fine. The name of the stack is stack. All right. So I should have a pointer, right? So that's what you all have understood in the previous session. So stack pointer. So stack, I have initialized it to -1. Is it? No. Top, you have initialized it to -1. Observe here carefully. Where exactly my top pointer is pointing? To -1. That's what you need to remember by this line. Sir, you did not mention top in the sense what? What exactly, where exactly we are using the top? So I have explained this in the last session very clearly. Always top is a pointer which points to the top element of the stack. So initially, since I don't have any data in the stack, so I am initialized it to -1. In the sense, the stack is empty. That's what you need to remember. So fine. Hope you understood this line completely. Moving forward to the next thing that I have. So whatever the brackets that I have put, okay, so this entire thing is a function. So which function? Let's understand word by word. So void is a return type. for this function. What exactly void in the sense? Void in the sense this function does not return any value. That's what you need to remember. Suppose if I would have used, instead of void, if I would have mentioned it as int, then I will call that as int is a return type which returns a value. Alright, so since I'm using a void, you need to understand this function does not return any value. So fine, that I understood. So the next one is what? Push. Is it a predefined function, sir? No, it's not a predefined function here. You are defining the function. How should it work? That's what you need to remember. Alright, so fine. I can have any name instead of push. So fine. Push is the name of the function as of now. That's what you need to remember. So fine. So what is this int val? You are passing some value into that function. So what type of value you are passing? Integer type. So where is the value? It is stored in this parameter. That's what you need to remember. So fine. What is happening inside this function? So please observe. So I have if condition. What is that I'm checking? So once I'm coming inside this function, the first line which I'm going to execute is this one. So I will check top is a pointer. So it is greater than or equal to n minus 1. So greater than is equal to n minus 1 in the sense what? So top is equal to greater than or equal to, what is that I have? N in the sense 100 minus 1. So top is equal to 99. Is it true? No, because top is equal to minus 1 till now. So this condition fails. Where is that condition? This condition fails. So I will not execute this statement. I will skip. So what? Suppose if this condition is true, I would have printed stack is overflowing. Okay, stack overflow. I cannot insert, or I cannot perform input operation, or I cannot perform push operation. Okay, so now in this condition, what happens? My condition fails. So this part of the code will not be executed. So then what happens? If this if part is not executed, then which part will execute? Obviously, the else part will execute. So what happens now? First thing is increment the top value. Top plus plus in the sense you increment the top value by 1. So now it was top minus 1. Now I'll increment it to increment by 1. So what will happen? So top will come here. So top will come to the 0. Alright, so fine. In this location, I will be storing the value. So where exactly I have? Stack of top. Okay, stack of top. That's what I have here. Okay, in this location is what I'm specifying. So fine. So for that location, so whatever the value that I have here, okay, so in the right hand side, that will get stored in this location. So whatever I have value, let's imagine the value I have 10. So I will push it to this location. This is how the push operation is working. Let's go for the pop operation. So guys, if you understand this push operation, I think it's very simple to understand the pop operation. Let's try and understand that too. So guys, you all know that. So what is the meaning of void? Void is a return type. So what is pop? Pop in the sense it's the name of the function. Do I have any parameters here? No, I don't have. So fine. The first condition, what do you have? If top is less than or equal to minus 1. Okay. Top is less than or equal to minus 1. So what is the statement I will get? Stack underflow. In the sense there is no elements inside the stack. When the top is equal to or less than minus 1. So right now my top is pointing to 0. Alright. So top is pointing to 0. That's what you need to remember. So in this condition fails. My stack is not empty. Alright. So for that reason, so will I execute if statement, if block? No. So what I will execute then? I will execute the else block. What do I have in the else block? Observe here. The popped element is whatever you're trying to remove. Okay. So that element, so you are mentioning it here. Okay. Stack of top. So whatever you're pointing, stack of top. So that element you are printing it here, and then you will decrement the value of top. If it is pointing to 0, then minus 1. So you are removing one element from the stack. So that's how you will be removing the element, or you will be performing the pop operation in the stack. In the same way, I have display. I want to display all the elements, whatever I have in the stack. How do I do that? So same way, I have a return type that is void, and then name of the function is display. Now observe here, if top is greater than or equal to 0, okay, in that condition, that means if my top is here, okay, stack elements are, so fine, I have a for loop. So always my for loop starts from I is equal to top, okay. So right now I'm pointing to the I value to the top, and then I should be greater than or equal to 0, okay, till this position, okay. Imagine my top is here, okay. Imagine my top is here, in the sense, like, I have some elements like this, okay. My top is pointing to here, so my I is here. From here I will start printing all the values till here. So that's what they have explained in this. So let me show you how. So observe here, I is equal to top. So now I is equal to top. So here my pointer is there. Then, so till where it should execute. So my I should come till greater than or equal to 0. Till here it should come. Okay, this is 0. Imagine the index 0, 1, 2, 3. So till here, last one. Okay, till there it should execute. So how it should execute? By decrementing the I value by 1, 1 each time. Okay, so fine, like that the for loop should work. Every time it decrements, so it should print the stack value. So how? Stack of I, say for example, so now I value is top, okay, stack of I in the sense 40, first it will print, then after that again it will decrement the I value. So now again that I value will come here, stack of I in the sense 30, so like that each element it will start printing. That's what you need to remember. Else, suppose if this condition is not true, it will print stack is empty. This is a simple program which speaks about the stack. Alright, so hope you got the basic knowledge about the stack. You can also implement the peek, is empty, is full, all those functions you can just include. Okay, I've not mentioned the main program here. You can just use a switch case to have the main program. Anyway, we will be discussing that in the lab programs. Alright, so without wasting much of your time in the program, moving forward to the next one, that's going to be the application of stack. So guys, I have 5 applications. The first one that I have here is expression evaluation. If I have any expressions, I will be able to evaluate with the help of stack. That's what you need to remember. Expression in the sense what? Say for example, A plus B. Okay, so C into B. This is what I will call it as an expression. Any expressions. It's a combination of operators and the operands. Okay, so that's what I will call it as the expression. How do I evaluate that? I can also evaluate with the help of stack. That's one of the applications that I have with respect to the stack. Moving forward, I can also convert infix to postfix. Observe here, infix to postfix, infix to postfix. All right, so infix to prefix, or 2 times I told. Okay, so postfix to infix, prefix to infix. What is this infix to postfix? A lot of fix you're saying, so we're not able to understand. Please remember this. I will address this. I will explain this in detail. All right. So along with that, backtracking in the sense in kind of recursion. Okay, that can also be done with the help of stack. Any program which is in the form of recursion in the sense of function which calls again and again itself. Okay, so that is what I will call it as a recursion. If a program is in a recursion, so I can convert or I can evaluate that with the help of stack. That's what you need to remember. All right, that is one of the advantage or application that we have with the stack. And then memory management. I can also manage the memory with the help of stack. This is going to be one of the important questions for 2 marks. Okay, I mentioned the applications of stack. All right, so fine. Now it's time for all of us to understand a lot of fixes. All right, so what is the fix? So let's understand expression evaluation. Observe here, all of us know this is a normal expression. Okay, whenever we are performing any operation, we all know that we write like this, right? So A plus B. There is no new thing in this. You need to observe here carefully. What is that we have done? I have A and I have B. What do you call this A and B? This A is an operand, and this B is an operand. So where is my operator? So my operator is here. If you have the operator in between the operands, then I will call that as a infix. Then what are the next thing that I have? I have something called prefix. Pre in the sense, observe the root word what I have. Pre in the sense, the first. Suppose if you have the operator first, okay, and then the operands. I'm converting this expression into prefix. Okay, so my operands will come after the operator. So it's quite reverse in the case of postfix. What happened in the postfix? So my operand will come first and then I will have the operator. So all the operator will come after the operands. That is going to be the postfix. All the operators will come first and then I will have the operands. Then I will call that as a prefix. That's what you need to understand. This is the basic thing that you need to remember. So fine. So now I have something for all of you which is very, very interesting and important. So guys, this is what we call it as a operator precedence. What exactly the meaning of operator precedence? You all know that we have studied in math, that is Bodmer's rule. Whenever you are evaluating any expression, you have to understand or you should know the precedence of the operator, priorities of the operator. All right, so which operator has got the highest priority? So that operator will be performed or calculated first or the solved first in the expression. In the same way, this is the operator precedence that we have in the C++. So parenthesis has got the highest priority and these operators has got the lowest priority than the parenthesis. So it goes, the priority goes from top to bottom. That's what you need to remember here. And also they have mentioned left to right. All right. So right to left like that. And observe here, I have star. So this has got the next highest priority. And then after that star, I have forward slash percentage plus minus and it goes. All of you would have studied this. So keeping this in mind, so we are trying to evaluate the expression now. I will show you. Guys, this table shows the evaluation of infix to postfix expression. So already this expression is in the form of infix. I will convert this expression into postfix using the concept of stack. This is going to be one of the important topic. You can expect this in the exam. All right. So how do we do this? First of all, you should know only one thing. That's going to be the operator precedence. If you know this, so this is going to be very easy and very simple. I can also replace, instead of this number, I can, instead of this alphabets, I can also have the numbers. So, but I have taken the alphabets here. All right. Let's understand. How do I write this table? So very difficult, not able to understand anything. So looks, ABC, a lot of things, star you have written. So how do we remember this so much? It's very big. If you say this, just give me 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you will tell me without looking at this, I will be able to do it. So concentrate, listen to me carefully now. The first thing that you have to do is, so whatever the question, so the question, this question they would have given here, it looks like this, A plus parenthesis open B star C, like this they would have given here the question. I have written that question in this format, one in a line. That's what you need to observe here. And then line number, that's it, serial number, that's what I've written. So these two things you don't have to worry, this is in the question. So what are the next thing that I have to observe? I have to write this column name as a stack and I have to write this column name as an expression Y. All right, so fine. So you guys are ready now. Now listen to me carefully. When it comes to the stack, I will not insert the values to the stack. I will insert only the symbols or the operator. That's what you need to remember. Whenever I'm inserting anything into the stack, in the expression, I will not insert the value. I will insert only the operator. So that is what you need to remember in this. Here, my expression will be there. All right. So now let's keeping this in mind. Let's try and understand how to do it. So fine. So what is the first thing that I have? I have A. So A is an operator or operand. So it is an operand. Can I insert the operand into the stack? No. So for that, I will push the A here. I have pushed it. So right now I don't have anything in the stack. Open brackets will be there. Automatically you can start writing the open bracket. So fine. I'll go to the next line. So what is that I have in the next line? Plus. Plus is a operator or operand. It is an operator. So where should I push? I should push it to the stack. So fine. I have placed the push or I have placed the plus here. So I'm done. So see, observe, I've just retained the A as it is. I've not done anything else. So fine. I'm done with the second line. Any doubts? Simple. Moving forward to the next line. So what is the next thing that I have? I have open parenthesis. Open parenthesis is an operator. So should I push it to the stack or expression? I should push it to the stack. I have placed it here. Any doubts? No. So I have retained the A as it is. You're done with the 3 lines. We are finding it easy? Yes. Next, I have line number 4. So what is that I have? In the line number 4, I have B. It's an operand or operator? Operator. Is it? No. Operand. Observe. Where should I push? So it's an operand. I cannot push it to the stack. So I will push it to the expression. So B is here. Clear? So then line number 4. So I have star. So star is an operator. I cannot push it to the expression. So fine. Already I have parenthesis. So in front of that I will write the star. So there is no doubt for all of you till now. Alright, so fine. So I'm done with the 5th line. 6th line. So I have C, operand. So push it to the expression. So fine. We are done with the 6th line. Now it is 7th line. So what I have minus operator. It should go to the stack. So guys, I will place the star. I will place the minus in the stack. So fine. Oh sir, you forgot. Here you have star. And no, there is no star here. You have just placed the minus. What is it? You did not explain. Observe. That is very important. My dear student, I cannot place the operator above the operator which has got the highest priority. What is that, sir? We did not understood. Imagine, I'll give you an example. Imagine I am in a queue. Okay. So if I'm in a queue, so people will start, they can start coming and standing in front of me. All right. So fine. But I have one condition. If a person who is, elder than me, he can come and stand in front of me. If he is younger than me, if he's younger, then he should come here and I should move. Okay. So this is the example that you need to remember. All right. So now same thing happens. What is this? Star. Star has got the highest priority than minus. So I cannot make the star wait. Okay. And I cannot write like this star minus. This is wrong. I cannot do that. Okay. So for that reason, what I should do, I will push this star here and then I will place only the minus. That's what you need to remember. This is where I use the operator precedence. So you should know which operator has got the highest priority. Hope you will understand once I complete this. All right, so fine. Next, I have line number 8. What do I have in the 8? Observe. I have parenthesis. So I can place the parenthesis here. All right, so fine. Then you will not push the parenthesis there. That is one more thing that you need to remember. And then next I have line number 9. So I have D. So D is a operand. So I will push it here. So D is there. Next I have 10. Okay, in the 10 I have forward slash. So I will push the forward slash. It's the operator. So fine. I have line number 11 E. So I will push it there. So line number 12. So what is that I have here? Power. So observe here. So what is that I have done here? I will place the power in front of the forward slash because power symbol, that is exponential symbol, has got the highest priority than the forward slash. That's why I'm placing it here. So fine. And then I have line number 13. So what is that I have here? F. So I will push it there. So guys, then after that line number 14. So what is that I have? Closing parenthesis. This is where you need to concentrate. Whenever I encounter a parenthesis open and close, observe here. Okay. So the content, whatever I have here, so within the brackets, everything will be pushed to the stack one by one. So fine. So what happens? How exactly we are placing? So first, this exponential cap will go. So that's what we have said. Then after that, forward slash will go. So that's how it moves. Remember that. Don't make a mistake here. All right. Moving forward. Then I have parenthesis again. All right. So we're done with the parenthesis. Next, what you have in line number 15. So we have star. So we will place the star here because star has got the highest priority than the minus. All right. So the other case will not happen. So star can be placed in front of the minus because minus has got the lowest priority. Star has got the highest priority. So fine, I can place it. So then I have line number 16. I have G. G, I will place it there. Then G is here. Okay. Observe here. 17. I have closing parenthesis. If I close this, whatever I have, the parenthesis, within the parenthesis, so it will go. So first, which one will go? Star will go. Observe, star is coming here. Then after that, minus will go. Clear? Any doubts? Very simple. Then line number 17 is done, parenthesis. Line number 18, observe here, star. I'm placing it here. Yes, I can keep the star here because star has got the highest priority than the plus. All right, then I have line number 19. So H, I will place the H there. Then line number 20. So parenthesis, I will close whatever I have within the parenthesis, I will send it. So first I will send the star and then I will send the plus. Okay, last. This is your postfix expression. Okay, so this is how you have to convert the infix to postfix. This is going to be a 5 marks important question, or 7 or 8 marks you can expect this. All right, so hope you enjoyed and practice this again and again. So it will definitely help you to fetch a good marks. So by saying this, happy learning. Keep waiting for the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.